Trump making an excellent argument for his own assassination is wild. Welcome back, folks, to History Time for the demented toddler in charge of the free world. Because Donald Trump just made what some are calling the most un-American statement ever uttered. That's right, folks, because Donald Trump posted on his Truth Social and his Twitter quoting Napoleon Bonaparte. And the internet had an absolute field day roasting his Bonapartean boast to his stupid orange face.
Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump. We're all cut from the same cloth, and that cloth is very, very large.
And while Trump may want to think of himself as looking like Napoleon, the truth is he actually ended up looking more like this version.
That he's, they, Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy.
We'll break down the insane un-American quote in a second, take a look at the insane responses to it online, and wrap it up with a little history lesson for Donnie about why Napoleon Bonaparte might not be the guy you want to be quoting on Maine. Because I don't know about you, but to me, things have been feeling pretty French of late, if you catch my drift. So drop a like and make sure you're subscribed if you want to join La Resistance, and let's get into this shit show. President Trump, 26 days into his term, posted a quote oft attributed to Napoleon Bonaparte, with Trump saying, "He who saves his country does not violate any law." So let's let that sink in for a second, because not only is he quoting a man who literally made himself an emperor and saying, much like the Supreme Court did, anything he does in office doesn't violate the law. God, I fucking hate it here. But also, this fascist little face has a massive savior complex and genuinely thinks what he's doing is good for the country. And the reaction from political experts and observers was swift. MSNBC host Chris Hayes invoked an apocryphal saying attributed to Louis XIV, "L'état c'est moi," which roughly translates to "I myself am the nation." Jamel Bouie, an American columnist for the New York Times, said the single most un-American and anti-constitutional statement ever uttered by an American president. Writer and actor Bill Corbett chimed in and said, "Trump making an excellent argument for his own assassination. Good one, dummy." Bill Kristol, a conservative anti-Trump voice, said, quote, "We're getting into real Führerprinzip territory here." Tech reporter Matt Novak posting, "Dude is quoting Napoleon now. When do we get to the exile portion of the Napoleon timeline?" Which we'll get to in a second. And Leah McElrath, a writer and political commentator, asked, "Has Trump ever paraphrased Napoleon before, or is this a Musk thing?" And very obviously, Trump doesn't study history. Hell, he doesn't study much of anything aside from the menu at McDonald's. Because he apparently doesn't know that after becoming the emperor of the French Empire, Napoleon was soundly defeated at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815 and was sent into exile for a second time on Helena Island, where he died. And while it's still not known exactly what killed Napoleon, some said it was stomach cancer. In 1961, a Swedish amateur toxicologist claimed that he had in fact been poisoned with arsenic and pointed the finger at one of his French entourage. Though other researchers have pointed out that in that era, arsenic was found in a range of materials in daily use and people were constantly exposed to it, yet still others have claimed that it was either a peptic ulcer or gastric cancer. You know, things that might come from a diet of Big Mac and Cokes.
He ate the pig, thus proving that he's, they, Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy.
So if you too enjoy Trump humiliating himself and getting wrecked online, and after recent events are maybe feeling a wee bit French, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the Really American channel to join the resistance to help us make sure Trump suffers a similar final fate to Napoleon without the emperor stuff in between. Thanks for watching. For Really American, I'm Kenny Hesse, and I'll see you guys in the next one.